The reason why you've been sinning the same sin over and over again is because you don't take the time to look at the pattern. In Genesis 3, as we know, Eve was deceived by the enemy. Now let's go back a little bit. Before she was deceived, God has instructed Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of knowledge, but they could eat the other trees. And he has told them that if they did eat from the tree, what would happen is that they would die. Now, that's when God is leaving, okay? It's just Adam and Eve. And the serpent comes in. As soon as God leaves, the serpent comes in. He comes in and he attacks her from an ankle level. Now, ankle level is really low, right? And Eve is clearly not at the same height as the serpent. But she looks down at the serpent. And the serpent tells her lie about the tree of knowledge, that if she eats from it, God is lying. If you eat from it, you will be like God. After hearing him, she saw the tree of knowledge differently. And that's when she gave in. Because see, she gave attention to the serpent. And she allowed the thought, maybe he's saying the truth. Maybe I should try. That's when the danger comes in. See, in Romans 12:2, it says, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Notice how at the end it says, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. The way you think determines your next move. Now we're going to get back at the thoughts. I want to focus on the part where God leaves the garden and the enemy comes in. I don't know if you have noticed, but when we fall short, oftentimes it's when we are alone. When we are alone, or either when we are in an environment where it's polluted, right? Where you are surrounded with people that are leading you astray. But when you are with people that are led by the Holy Spirit, the enemy don't attack you when you're with these people. He waits for them to leave, like he waited for God to leave the garden to get in. Okay. Do you see the pattern? Because Genesis is not just a story. God has given us the Bible to instruct us like he did in the garden. Yet, a lot of people just think that the Bible is based on stories, but it's based on patterns. There's so many things that the Bible warned us about. But today I want to speak about the patterns, because I myself had believed in the lies for a long time until I couldn't do it no more. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I'm here to tell you that you may fall short, but just make sure to get back up. In the Bible, 1 Corinthians 15:33, it says, bad company corrupt good character. As I was saying about environments that could lead you astray, it goes for people. It's not just places. Think about the word influence and think about the sickness, the flu. So when you have the flu, you contract it from somebody else. You don't always have that. You have it because you've been around somebody that had the flu. Influence comes from Latin, and the word in Latin is influer. I may not be pronouncing it right. I'm gonna put it in the screen for you to see. And it means to flow into. What's unseen influence what is seen. If we go back to Genesis, and the serpent got in the garden and he spoke to her and she gave attention and let the thought come in, that's when she was influenced. When you fall short, make sure to get back up and run to God.